Bro, what you not uploading? Sup y'all, it's Luke and welcome to my everyday carry for 2024 as software engineer and a content creator. So this is gonna be all the things that I cannot leave the house without and all my daily essentials that I need in order to do my job and create content. And since I just got done with work for the day, I think we start off with a banger and talk about my laptop. So this is a 16-inch MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip, 16 gigs of RAM, all that good stuff. This I solely use for development work. All the editing I do it on my desktop. Obviously I don't carry that around daily, so I'm not gonna include it in this video. Anyway, some people say that the 16-inch screen is too much, but for me, I feel like it's perfect when I'm working out of different locations, say a coffee shop or the co-working space upstairs. And it's actually crazy that I feel like I'm more productive on the laptop screen versus my 49-inch screen that I have on my desk setup. I don't know, maybe it's the fact that I only have one window open at a time, and on my desk setup there's constantly something going on, you know, getting Slack messages, getting emails and stuff like that, and it's just easy to get distracted. But overall, I feel like it's the perfect laptop for development work. I haven't had any issues with it. I know when the Apple Silicon chips just came out, there were a lot of issues with things like Docker and stuff like that. But as I said, my experience has only been a positive one. And if you're interested in my MacBook setup for software development, then let me know in the comments and I'll make that video for you. And next up, let's go into my pocket and talk about my phone. So this is the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and for the longest time I was using the iPhone 11, but I had to make the switch because y'all were bullying me in the comments so much about my cracked screen, and I got it in the deep purple colorway. I feel like this is the sexiest phone I've ever seen in my life, honestly. The only complaint I have about it is that the sides get hella dirty with your fingerprints. But you know, this phone has a lot of sentimental value to me because this is the phone that I started this YouTube channel with. And basically all my videos all the way to 35k subscribers were filmed on this very phone. You can even see in my camera roll I still have clips of my old videos that I have uploaded on the channel. But yeah, this is why I hate when people say that, hey, I want to start making content, I want to start a YouTube channel, but I don't have the camera gear. And I'm like, you don't need camera gear. You have one of the best cameras right in your pocket at all times. Like all these videos were shot on this iPhone, and I used the revenue that I got from those videos to upgrade my camera. And to be honest, if I didn't shoot so much in low light, I wouldn't have even upgraded my camera. But yeah, I don't upgrade my phone every year, or at least I didn't used to because I thought it was a waste of money, which it kinda is. But now I might start doing it because it's good for the content. But I feel like if you upgrade only every 3 to 4 years, which I used to do, then it just feels so much nicer seeing all the new features and stuff. And check out this wallpaper, by the way, it's fire. We got Tyler Durden, and if you swipe up, he's gone. Then I feel like that's all for the phone. Let's move on to my fingers. As you've seen in my day in the life videos, I track my sleep, use the Oura Ring, and this is not sponsored, but I do work there, so just letting you know that off the bat. Anyways, I used to go to sleep at like crazy times and I would wake up at like 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. and I was just feeling like a zombie during the whole day. And I just never realized that the quality of my sleep was garbage until I started tracking it. Now my sleep is pretty much on point. The hustle culture has this idea of late nights and early mornings. Personally, that just doesn't work for me. If I don't sleep well, my quality of work just drops. And yeah, I might work more during the day if I slept for like 4 hours or something, but the quality of my work would be so bad that it wouldn't make any sense for me to do that. And I feel like quality sleep is especially important in an industry like tech, where your work literally revolves around you using your brain. And the reason I have 2 of these rings is because one is connected to the production app, which I use for personal use, and the second one is connected to the staging app, which I use for work whenever I need real actual sleep data for something, or if I'm just trying out some new unreleased features. Alright, next in line we got my watch, and I get so many questions about it. People think it's a Rolex or something, but no, it's from a brand called L'Arvie, and they make these fucked up looking watches. You know, it kinda looks like what you get if the Rolex Submariner and the Cartier Crash had a baby, except this doesn't cost 10 bands. Well, the Crash is like 200 bands, which is crazy, but yeah, this is like 400 bucks. I just wanted a watch that fit my style, you know, wasn't too formal. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. It's also a mechanical watch, so no battery is needed. It charges when you move around. Now some watch heads will probably go crazy after seeing this, but I love it, so I'm gonna keep wearing it. And one day we're gonna upgrade this to the Roly, but first we need to grind. Next up, we got my headphones, and I feel like every single person needs a solid pair of headphones. My main ones are the Sony XM5s, has solid noise cancellation, and the sound quality on these is just banging. Really the only thing I don't like about them is the aesthetic. I feel like they don't really fit my big head. Like I kind of look like a goofy with these on. And it was a hard choice between the AirPod Maxes and these, but since I go to the gym a lot and the AirPod Maxes aren't really good with sweat and stuff, that really wasn't an option in the end. But as I said, I really don't like the aesthetic of these, which is why whenever I leave the house and I feel like these don't really fit the outfit, I just use these. These are, I think, the first AirPods that ever came out. I've had these for years. Obviously there's no sound cancellation on this, so whenever I'm in the metro or something, it's pretty annoying to use these. And as I said, I've had these for years and they still work perfectly fine, so kudos to Apple. Now, for a long time I was thinking if I should include this in the video, but here we are. So this is my wallet, and I'm not talking about the regular wallet, this is my crypto wallet. So this is the Ledger Nano X, and this is what is called a cold wallet. And that just basically means that my private keys are never connected to the internet. And in a nutshell, what it does, it gives me full control over my funds. So basically I'm not holding anything in centralized exchanges like Binance or Coinbase. And you know, after that whole FTX fiasco, it became pretty clear to me that in this crypto shit, you cannot trust anyone but yourself. Now, of course, there are also desktop and mobile wallets, which are better than holding your coins in an exchange, but those are also connected to the internet. And having my private keys completely offline just gives me that extra layer of security. So the only way I'm gonna lose my funds is if I personally do something stupid, like sign a transaction that ends up being a scam, or if someone beats my private keys out of me. And by the way, if you're planning on robbing me, I have like $30 worth of crypto, and if you do rob me, then the next day I'll be the first motherfucker at the police station and I'm singing like a bird. And you will go to jail for $30, so it's not worth it, don't do it. Also, please don't ask me what coins to buy. I'm an idiot when it comes to this shit, and if you're taking financial advice from an idiot, then that's gonna make you an idiot. And trust me, you don't wanna be an idiot when it comes to your finances. That's just gonna lead to a whole bunch of sleepless nights. And honestly, even though the market has been going crazy, I can't recommend this to anyone. I feel like 2 years in crypto has aged me like 10 years, so it's not even worth it. Then let's talk about my backpack. It's this beautiful leather bag from a brand called Mulberry, and this was actually a gift for me from my mom for my 18th birthday, so thank you, mom. And it's still holding up pretty well after 6 years of basically daily usage, and it's been through some pretty rough days, especially during my party time at university. But hey, that just goes to show you, if you buy quality stuff, then it's gonna last for a long time. And this bag just has one main section for all your stuff, so I think I'm gonna need another bag for my camera gear, because I don't want my camera and lenses just wobbling around in my bag. But yeah, this is definitely my go-to bag whenever I leave the house, and I just love how it looks with my outfits, and the fact that it's not screaming designer. It's one of those if you know bags. And sticking with the theme of fashion, we got my fragrance. Listen, you can only make a first impression once, and if the first impression someone gets from you is that you smell bad, it's not a good look, which is exactly why I invested into a good fragrance, and I think everyone should. And listen, it's not even just for other people. Trust me, when you leave the house and you know you smell good, that's gonna be a huge confidence boost. And confidence is key in everything you do. Anyways, this one is called Percival and it's from a brand called Parfums de Mali. They make awesome fragrances for all kinds of occasions, but this is just a fresh fragrance, you know, perfect for everyday wear, perfect for the office, perfect for the summer. And yeah, I didn't want to go too crazy, I just wanted a scent that I can wear every single day and not have to think about it. So if you're looking for a fragrance like that, then highly recommend this one. And fragrances are one of those traps, kind of like camera lenses, that you just want to buy all of them. But in the end, you'll just end up using one and the rest are gonna sit on a shelf, and it's just a complete waste of money. But I try to have max 2 or 3 fragrances that I rotate based on the occasion. And now let's talk about the camera gear. I left this part last because I'm gonna have to switch to the iPhone, so just give me a few seconds and I'll be right back. So right now we're on the iPhone. Let me know if you see a difference in the quality. But the star of the show is this thing. This is my baby. It's the Sony a7S III, just a beast of a camera. And did I need a $4,000 camera for YouTube? No, but something weird happened when I started making videos. I just completely fell in love with videography and cameras, and honestly, even if I wasn't making videos, I still feel like I would be using this a lot, so I just decided to go all in. Now this camera has a bunch of features that I probably never even use, but one thing that has impressed me a lot about this camera is the low light performance. You know, I'm in Finland, right now it's sunny outside, but most of the year it's just pure darkness and you can see shit. And that's where the iPhone was really struggling the most. And this camera is literally better in low light than my own eyes. Like it's crazy, it still baffles me. And of course it has all the nice buzzwords like 4K, 120 FPS. Now a nice camera is nothing without a nice lens. And right now I'm using the Sony 20mm f1.8, and the reason I went with this one for my first lens is because most of my videos are vlogs and often I'm speaking directly into the camera like this, so I felt like any focal lens over 20mm was just way too tight for me. Then on top of my camera we got the Rode VideoMic NTG. So this is a shotgun microphone from Rode. and pretty much every YouTuber has this same microphone, and it's probably for a reason. The sound quality is really good for a shotgun mic, and the main tripod I use is this Mantisport Pro, and this is just a super solid tripod for vlogging. But the best part about this tripod is this clamp here, and it seems like a small feature, but with this clamp you can actually mount this tripod on top of doors and stuff, and you can get these cool overhead shots like this. But obviously this tripod is pretty short, so whenever I need more height I go for this thing, and this is a travel tripod from Rolei. And the best part about this tripod is that it fits in my gym bag, so it's pretty small actually, but when you extend it all the way up it comes all the way to my chin, and I'm 6'2", so this goes pretty high. And I think that's all the tech I carry with me on the daily. We'll be excited to see how the gear is looking like in 2025, and as always I appreciate you watching all the way to the end, and I'll see you in the next one.